Coming to you right now, giving you the full scoop on the Mary Jane episodes that you missed. Stuff. This was this week's episode. Just past was the exposed episode. Started off, Mary Jane is at a studio apartment, basically a viewing, where Andre apparently is looking for a new place. He's actually decided to leave his wife. He's buying a new studio apartment. It's been up and running, or he's been getting it fixed up for a while now. So he meets with the lady. She told him it was going to be ready. Obviously, it's not ready right now. He has a month left to wait. So Mary Jane offers for him to move in. Don't do it, dog. So the first night in the place, Andre and Mary Jane at their new place together. Now, mind you, Andre moved in. They're in the kitchen. Well, Mark, the dude from next door, the gay dude that works at her job, he walks by with the trash. I guess they had this thing where he takes the trash out for her, doing some manly duties or whatever, which is understandable. But she tells Andre to duck. For whatever reason, she didn't want Mark to see Andre. Andre is like, okay, what do I have to duck for? You sure this dude is just taking out your trash? She's like, look, you don't have nothing to worry about. He was like, well, why am I on the floor? She sees, put his foot down, planted his flag. Since I live there now, he basically telling her, I'm going to take the trash out from now on. So for you guys that's been watching, you already know there's a little bit of drama going on at the Poppa Patterson's house. The mom, she's sick. She's going through a whole lot right now, so she's a little surly. She's kind of mean. Well, she walks in while Poppa Patterson is at the table with his two sons, the drug dealer and the drug user. Anyway, she walks in and she finds out today that she didn't have her platinum table that she normally has at this thing called a gala dinner that they usually have. She basically tells Poppa Patterson, although he has to spend money on all her medical bills, stuff in the house that they need to fix, everything else but what she needs or what she wants, she tells him to go ahead and fix it. Like, Momma Patterson, if you can't afford it no more, you don't need it. But she tells Poppa Patterson to fix it, and he fixes all right. You know that Momma Patterson has a friend that she's been friends with for a long time. Well, that friend want to take Poppa Patterson down. So for whatever reason, Poppa Patterson goes to her because coincidentally, she just so happened to be the one that claimed the table that they gave up because he didn't have the money. So he goes to this friend, right, Momma Patterson's friend, and asks her, it was a big misunderstanding, can I get the table back? She was like, yeah, you can get the table back. What you gonna give me? Can you creep at that age? Let alone have sex? What the hell? Ugh. Basically, she offers him this stanky dugout. Don't do it, Poppa Patterson. Meanwhile, we going to Mary Jane's job. Now, Mary Jane is at work. She does a television show, All the Rich Gay Topics. She's at work, and she's getting the lowdown on what topic she has to do today. Come to find out, the topic for the show has to do with her longtime friend, Terrence, who's played by Ludacris. The rapper Ludacris comes on the show, and she's stuck between doing what's ethically correct and helping him with what's found out to be journalistic fraud with the story that he wants to bring to her. So of course he picks her because that's his friend, right? Instead of going to the next station because he knows he's lying. Well, she believes him at first, but then she gets some proof of what happened, what really happened with his journalistic fraud from the baby mama. His baby mama comes forth and basically shuts all that down. Fellas, don't tell the BM when you come up, okay? Keep that shit to yourself. Hey fellas, don't let your baby mama know what you're doing, or she gonna take all that once you start to come up. Well, she has to figure out whether or not she's gonna do it, so she decides not to do it. Ludacris don't show up, and she goes along with the story and does the right thing. So MJ drops her story. She goes home, right? Who's waiting on her at home? Her new housemate, Andre. Andre's at the house, and they're having dinner together. Andre asks her about her day. She tells her about the story and whatnot. And MJ tries to slip it on in there about the gala. She wants to take Andre, like they're a happy couple, to the gala with her mom, her crazy mom, and all the rest of the family. Well, Andre tells her, nah, I can't do that. I'm already getting a divorce. I can't be seen with you in public and embarrass my wife even further. Fool, aren't you embarrassing her by beating it up? Aren't you embarrassed? Oh wait, you doing it with Mary Jane, so that's all right. Okay, I get it now. Guilty conscience. Mary Jane gets kind of mad. She's starting to feel some type of way, although she forgot that she just decided to hide him when Mark was taking the trash out. Remember the gay friend from next door? Well, Mary Jane feeling some type of way and she can't go to the dinner with her boyfriend, so she's kind of upset. So meanwhile, Poppa Patterson's at the house. He's going over the bank statements and talking to the bank on the phone, trying to figure out how he can get the money or put some money together to try to pay old girl that offered him, the good for Momma Patterson's platinum table. Well, he stumbles upon Junior, the youngest son, stumbles upon his bank account. When he's supposed to be looking at his own, but he sees his son's bank account, which has an excess of $70,000 in it. $70,000. And come to find out, the bank account, if you ain't been watching the show before, Junior is actually a little weed distributor. He sells little funny named ass weed. Bubba, it's called Bubba's Magic or Bubba's something. But who the hell names some weed Bubba Magic? This fool even got a name for the joints. Pre-rolled snow cones. They call joints, fool. The person that he's selling the weed to just might so happen to be a Fed. You got to tune in next week to check that out. And he offers him a couple of joints, but check that out for the next week's episode. So Junior gets home after he was selling his organic Bubba to the Fed dude. Alright, and Poppa Patterson is waiting on him. Now this is a grown man. Your daddy waiting at home for you in the room. I feel a little bad. But anyway, daddy want to know what's going on. Like, what do you have $70,000 in your bank account for, right? So Junior comes up with a nice little lie to get out of it. He said, oh, Dad, this is a bank error. I don't have $70,000. I got $7,000. Whether you got $7,000 or $70,000, if you living at home with me and you my son and you got $7,000, oh, your rent going up on the spot. So Junior tells him that he has $7,000 in his bank account because he got a student loan. Poppa Patterson goes for it, basically. So the show is coming to an end, right? They're at the dinner, whole family, all the Pattersons at the dinner, Mary Jane, Junior, little drug dealing Junior, and the crackhead older brothers, all at the dinner right now. And Momma Patterson's friend comes up to the table, right, while they're all there. Momma Patterson's friend has this look on her face, looking at Poppa Patterson after she says hi, of course, to her friend, and has this look on her face like, you need to run me my money, basically, get up and dance with me, or I'm going to tell everything that happened. Now, we don't know just yet whether or not Poppa Patterson and the friend did something, but the way she was looking at that table, looked like they did something, or she was going to tell Momma Patterson what's going on. But the whole time, Momma Patterson is sitting at the table at her platinum table that he got for her, that he had to go through this scallywag to get, sitting at the table, lying, talking about all the little crazy stuff about what her little crackhead son is doing, about what Junior's doing, who's a weed distributor, and talking to everybody at the gala, making herself look bad, but she's trying to still keep it going. You know, she wants everybody to think that she's still doing it. On the outskirts, Mary Jane is sitting there feeling some type of way because the ex-boyfriend, who still talks to the family, who Momma Patterson likes still and wants her to be with, comes and sit down. Now, you know, Mary Jane got Andre at the house. Now she's sitting at the table with this dude that her whole family loves, and her friends sitting there hitting her, telling her you need to be with that dude. She feeling some type of way, stuck between whether or not she wants to be with Andre or be with Patterson. Or Patterson, I'm sorry, their name is Patterson, but be with David. So they sitting at the table. End of the night, end of the story. Some other stuff happened, ain't really important, but now you know the gist of what's going on. End of the night, she goes home crying to Andre. Andre don't even know why she crying. It's like, look, lady, you already cheating with this man, but you got this other man here. Mary Jane all messed up. All y'all women watching that show, don't turn crazy like her. But this is a wrap up. I'm the Birdman. Next week, I'll have it for you. If you miss it, if your DVR don't work, or even if you don't have cable, you can come see me. Make sure you share that. Subscribe to my channel and share that. It's the Birdman.